It is Preston versus Melbourne AKU. Preston in the white for the final match of this round. Series Futsal Victoria Women. Michael Chavello, Han Tran with you. Side ball here for Melbourne AKU. Jen Chandler to Chazelle Day. Intercepted here by Preston through the centre. Day did well to block it. Fresneda to Verratti. Back to Fresneda. Good goalkeeping to deny an early attempt there. Crack from Taylor Halabi. And Fresneda lets it go out of play.
Brilliant start already for Preston. They looking to draw first blood, but AKU denying once again. And we see Tiffany Chu coming on instead of Alvarenga. Alvarenga looks like she's played majority of this season. So we saw Tiffany Chu earlier warming up, so it's good that they've provided her game time, and it's great to see that she's also available to play in a big game tonight. So Tiffany Chu, welcome back to futsal. But Preston with a quite an unusual, different hairstyle from Camilla Fresneda tonight. So let's see what she will bring to the bag, because she can be the one to score a lot of goals for Preston.
Chazelle Day, far side. Over the top here. Parthamos to Chandler. Chandler through the centre. Back to Chandler. Goes down the right line. Jen Chandler. Halabi. And blocked there from the diminutive Chazelle Day. Long throw from the keeper. Fresneda. Halabi to her left. Goes to her right instead. Here's Halabi now. Plenty of movement from now to up forward for Preston. Fresneda trying to find now to top of the tee. Just couldn't get there though. I think we're going to see a close affair in this one tonight, Han.
Very close indeed, and these two teams battled that last time they met. It was 5-4 to Preston. So can they make it very similar? We saw a very close game in the first one tonight.
Oh, there's the first goal on the board. It's Nautu who opens the scoring for Preston. Karina Nautu.
One touch wonder, Karina, just use the ball well in that positioning. We probably could try to see that here. Just goes through the legs, wow, of Parthamos, which is very unusual. Never seen that happen really from Parthamos, but that goal, just brilliant coming from Nautu, and Preston just leading things early so far.
Halabi makes a play down the right, centres the ball. Nautu tried to get out of the way of it. Down the right side, Chazelle Day centres it. Chandler goes out wide. Chance now for AKU. Goalkeeping denies. Good start here from Preston. Great single strike from Nautu, as Han mentioned. Corner here for Melbourne AKU. Chazelle Day to take it. Parthamos waiting. Here she is. Parthamos lets it roll. And off the left boot there of Claudia Damasi. Fresneda. Halabi. Back to Fresneda. Halabi again. Chazelle Day, centre court, gets on her left. Tries to switch to the right. Halabi saw it coming. Verratti. Tried to go it alone past Evangelia Parthamos. Parthamos brings in the ball. Chandler. Parthamos. Back to Jen Chandler. Final match of this round, where Fitzroy have cemented their position on top of the ladder, not via points, but via extending their goal difference to a margin that might become inconquerable.
Second time in a row they've reached the 20-goal mark this season.
Incredible. 20, was it 23 tonight?
Yeah.
Including a 9-goal haul from Claudia Friscalzo, 8 from Daniela Gudalj.
Pascoe Vale still winless in this season. Don't see anything from them to get them a win.
Yeah, if you want to watch a snuff film, just watch what Fitzroy did to Pascoe Vale in that last game. Change here for AKU. As on comes Andre D'Angelo. Straight into it here, D'Angelo. Lifted over the top, a little too far though. Evolution certainly look to be the #1 contenders for the crown held by Fitzroy. Though many people feel that on the right day, the team in white here, Preston, could also be those contenders, Hart.
Absolutely, but it's got to be your day. When Preston is on, they're on. And if they bring in the likes of Steph Gallier and Duric on the squad, anything can happen. But without them, you've got to have that physicality against a very solid squad like Fitzroy. But Evolution seems to be the one that have beaten them this season.
Such a talented squad, Evolution, led by Rebecca Davies, Mary Habik. Such depth they have, as do Fitzroy. Now to the lone goal scorer. Back to Fresneda. Powerhouse. Intercepted by Parthamos. Good work from Evangelia Parthamos. Put her body into it. Threaded through here to D'Angelo. Chandler. Keeper's safe hands. Throw on the far side. Good work. Fresneda tried to square the ball. Chance for AKU. Chandler. D'Angelo. And Halabi got a toe poke to put it out of play.
So Halabi playing the defensive role, and Parthamos as well. They're very hungry on the ball. They can attack it, so it's going to be difficult to pass both of them tonight.
Eight minutes in. 1-0 Preston. Now two's goal. Halabi. Throw there. Just getting a little too far for now to deal with. Ferrati got a boot to it. Spills out to D'Angelo. Parthamos. Lida Zamaya. Fresneda. To Verratti. And side ball here for Preston. Louisa Verratti. Centres it. Stolen by Lida Zamaya, that unsung action hero of the Melbourne AKU team. And that one a little too far though for now too.
Lida Zamaya just attacking that ball, and we see her improve every week that comes on, and the coach surely recognises that and puts more game time to her, and she's just been a star of the AKU team.
Verratti back to Halabi over the top for now two. Just tried to lift it over the keeper. Zamaya. Cut out by Fresneda. Still Lida Zamaya. Fresneda wins the ball. Referee's whistle blows. Fresneda. I did see Alicia Ike on the team sheet, but I don't know if she's on the court tonight or on the bench.
She might be on the bench, but we'll just have to hopefully get a pan of the bench. But Preston also missing Layla Abdulatif being one key player.
Jurich as well.
Jurich, and for AKU, Chloe Romero. I don't think she's playing tonight, but it looks like Lucy Raymer is on the sheet, but we haven't seen her at all.
No, and usually she would start, Lucy Raymer. So some glaring absentees for both teams tonight. Jen Chandler brings it in. Partamos makes a move forward here to D'Angelo. Andrea D'Angelo, number 5 for Melbourne AKU. That was Claudia Damasi for Preston. In the blue boots, Damasi. We do appreciate it, given that Preston's jerseys are very hard to tell the numbers on the back. Some sort of identifying boots or headwear is always appreciated.
A lot of players having very similar headwear. It's the bun with the white scrunchie that's getting a lot of us tonight.
Yeah, it's Verratti and Naltu tend to sport the same sort of hairstyle. They can be hard to tell apart from a distance. Halabi off her left.
Ike is playing. Normally you should put her on the same with Camilla Fresneda because they used to play together with Amazon, so maybe that connection might help with them. But looks like a timeout's called, Michael.
We'll take a quick break.
And taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Rogan and Allen! Unselfish play from Josh Allen. Meanwhile, he steals the ball. Rogan v. Gustus. Rogan! 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 Scotty Rogan tried the dagger into the heart of Preston. He has done it. Through the veins of Scotty Rogan. Here he comes again. Hayby off his line. Josh Allen makes it 4-1. Oh, look at that. Absolutely wonderful from Scott Rogan. Stolen. Here comes Rogan. Rogan. Josh Allen. And it's another one from Fitzroy. Oh, Scott Rogan, a masterclass. Absolute masterclass. There's nobody else like it. The one, the only, Scott Rogan. So cleaned up nicely, through the centre. Rogan! It's a hat-trick now. Scott Rogan.
Yeah, it was, and they just came out of nowhere and kept going.
First half, Preston 1-0 over Melbourne AKU with just over 11 minutes remaining. The lone goal coming from Karina Nautu for Preston. Damasi down the line, given away though. Both teams really, even though Preston have scored, yet to get out of first gear here. Headed away by Jen Chandler. The corner for Preston. Verratti had made a run into the box, or into the D, I should say. Chandler over the top, headed by Halabi. Far side Damasi. D'Angelo. Chandler to her right, finds her. Chandler, 2-on-1, closed her down, just gets away from Chazelle Day.
AKU's opportunity to score is not really happening for them. Their final third, they can get that ball forward, but after that, by then, the defense of Preston have come back already, so they've got to find other avenues. And I thought maybe a game plan would have happened during that timeout, but it just still looks that, as you mentioned, that first gear that they just haven't got out of yet.
Mankia centres it to Halabi. Halabi over the top, hoping for a flick-on header from Claudia Damasi.
She's going to injure her neck if she can. Wow.
She's going to need a chiropractor after tonight. Halabi. Mankia. Mankia. Trying for a diagonal pass, and Chazelle Day saw it coming. Damasi did well. Damasi again. But a good interception from Jen Chandler. Always an impressive performer for Melbourne AKU, Jen Chandler.
Very great recruitment coming from the management, because she was a free agent. She didn't have any club starting into this season, and they got her in because she wasn't playing for anyone, and now she's been a great asset to the AKU squad. She plays similar to Carlton and Shaban Rajab, just being tall and lanky, but always keep their composure and feet. You see her in so many photographs in the lead up to the games, and she's always awkwardly standing there doing some weird dance moves.
She can be so hard to deal with. Jen Chandler, side ball from her here. Can AKU get on the scoreboard before halftime? D'Angelo. She certainly tries. Out here to Halabi. On the right side, tall order for the goalkeeper. Fingertips to it, and I believe it will be a corner. On comes Lida Zamaya again for Melbourne AKU. Mankia's made a move into the D. It will be another ball for Preston. Mankia alone, top of the D, makes a move inside there now. Damasi off her right, stolen. Chance to rip down the centre for Lida Zamaya. But Damasi just closes her down. Side ball, Chandler has a look around. Decides to throw. Goes long, top of the D. Chazelle Day was the target. Maybe the shortest player in the league, do you think, Han? Chazelle Day? Should go close.
Should go very close.
Here she is.
But it doesn't matter how tall or short or whatever,
She
you know,
is so
height you
vibrant.
are.
So vibrant. She attacks everything.
She's so quick. Her ball skills are just second to none, and just that control too.
Parthamos calling for it. Chandler! How about that? Jen Chandler scores for Melbourne AKU. It's 1-1.
That corner kick and assist coming from what we have mentioned before, Chazelle Day. Let's look at a different angle here. She slips through the wall. Look at this wall that Preston created. Just a tight angle and finds a feet of Chandler, and she's happy with it. Near post, goal. She'll be happy with that, Jen Chandler.
Are they going to start to go through the gears now? As Mankia just gets hustled over the line, it's Chazelle Day doing so much work, and Chandler, the two of them combining. Opportunity now, Chazelle Day. Couldn't get the shot off while the keeper was momentarily off her line, down the centre tube.
Confidence coming from Chanel Camilleri, though. Quick to come back inside her D in her safe zone.
Good work from Verratti, squares the ball. Damasi! Well, is it Verratti did well. Timeout called by Preston. We'll be right back. It was a harpoon into the net from Rebecca Davies, and we are tied at 1-1. Wow, what a start.
What a response coming from Davies too. It was a free kick given, but that wall could have been 3-person wall because too easy. And I think this is a response.
Another goal.
Allen clears, Caro, Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just
Allen.
can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
There it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card, no
that's a
worries,
yellow.
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Allen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off.
Didn't give up.
And he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Minutes remaining, first half, final match of the round between Preston and Melbourne AKU. Corner here for Preston. Mankia waiting out wide. Fresneda has a crack. Played out quickly. Lida Zamaya feeds it out wide here to Jen Chandler. Chandler tries to square the ball. Verratti pickpocketed off her. Nicely done. Chandler again. Chazelde loses it. Here's Mankia. Goes out wide to Fresneda. Back to Busra Mankia. Dispossessed Chazelde! Golden opportunity for Day. Has won the corner though. Whips it in. Verratti. Damazi. Goal from Fresneda. No, not Fresneda. Goal from Mankia. Wow, lovely reply there. One end of the court, Chazelle Day, golden opportunity. Other end, Preston reply.
Absolutely, and it was that assist coming from Claudia Damazi. She held it just enough time to diagonal ball through to Mankia, and that was just a brilliant team goal coming from Preston. And now they've got their confidence boost. I feel like the team now is in second gear. Look at this pass right here from Claudia Damazi.
Cut them wide open with that lovely assist from Damazi. Big smile from Mankia. Chazelle Day, left boot, couldn't get it through. There's D'Angelo having a crack off her left. Change made as now two comes back on. Now two. Fresneda sends it long header. It's gone in. It's Mankia again. Back-to-back goals for Busra Mankia, and that was wicked.
Again, it's the assist. Preston is killing it right now. If you were to make a highlight of the assist that you receive, look at this from Camilla Fresneda, and Mankia put her hand up, asked for it, reaches out, uses her head as a terrific goal, finds it back of the net, and she's a contender now for goal of the week. Preston's on fire.
Another one. 3 in the space of 60 seconds or so. Preston, a house on fire. The second there for Karina Nautu. Fresneda again. Beautiful work. Nautu, what a finish, Hunt.
What a brilliant finish. That run through too, and if the house is on fire, AKU's going to find an extinguisher right now because 2 minutes to go in the half, and they're 3 goals down. Wow. Preston.
Camilla Fresneda may not have scored, but she has cut them open. Verratti. Fresneda. Verratti. Fresneda through the centre. Hassled and jostled by Parthamos. Here's D'Angelo off her right. Closed down. Still D'Angelo. Chandler has room. Blocked. Fresneda. Now to feeds it. Goal. Mankia, no! Almost the hat trick for Busra Mankia.
It's one of the best games I've seen from Busra Mankia. She is just at the right place at the right time and calling for the ball. She's looking for a hat trick. Possibly her first ever in a serious futsal as well.
Verratti. Now to Fresneda. Waits. Decided to shoot. Did have Verratti on her left. Fresneda's come alive here. Now to referee's whistle blows. Fresneda comes alive. Han Preston come alive.
Absolutely. When she's on, she's on. And we talked that earlier. When Preston is on and they're looking sharp, they can really dominate the game. And they're doing that right now against AKU.
Verratti to Mankia. Mankia to Fresneda. Through the centre, Verratti. Back to Mankia. Trying to open AKU up. Fresneda towards the centre. Diagonal pass is long. Now two couldn't get there. And put over by Jen Chandler. Final 25 seconds of the half. What a half for Preston. Mankia looking for a hat trick. You feel she may get it tonight. Just one of those nights so far for Busra Mankia. Ball in from Fresneda. Verratti trying to feed it back to her. And at half-time, it's going to be Preston 4, Melbourne AKU 1.
Unselfish play from Josh Allen. Meanwhile, he steals the ball. Rogan v. Gustus. Rogan! Scotty Rogan tried the dagger into the heart of Preston. He has done it. Through the veins of Scotty Rogan. Here he comes again. Baby up his line. Josh Allen makes it 4-1. Oh, look at that. Absolutely wonderful from Scott Rogan. Stolen. Here comes Rogan. Josh Allen. And it's another one from Fitzroy. Oh, Scott Rogan, a masterclass. Absolute masterclass. There's nobody else like him. The one, the only, Scott Rogan. So cleaned up nicely, shooter through the centre. Rogan! It's a hat-trick now. Scott Rogan.
First goal?
Yeah, it was, and they just came out of nowhere and kept going. Like, but I think that's what it is because they're the play that I've seen, obviously from them playing against them. They're high press, they rush. They do get into your head. They do try and they.
Oh! Speaking of heads, Rebecca Davies with a huge boot towards goal. Here we are talking about Fitzroy, but Evolution is the one to draw first blood. Chanel, take us through the replay.
She takes it off. Oh, it was so. There was two players right in front of the ball. Liz probably couldn't even see it.
In the Sunshine Coast, as we see Bezapur now. Oh, he does the Oopa Doopa! And Berat Bezapur with the Oopa Doopa. He makes it 2-1. What a finish that was.
The vocalist, he does a, you look at this, he's got a country mile, the sub was atrocious. And he's just gone crackety pop, Oopa Doopa style and put it past Jeremilo.
Look for a harpoon here.
Oh, absolutely. Go for it.
She does, and she scores. It was a harpoon into the net from Rebecca Davies, and we are tied 1-1. Wow, what a start.
What a response coming from Davies too. It was a free kick given, but that wall could have been three-person wall because too easy. And I think it's the response.
Another goal.
Allen clears, Caro, Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just
Allen.
can't reach out soon.
Oh,
And it's Josh Allen.
there it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card, no
that's the
worries,
yellow-
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Ellen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here
Good
in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off,
Didn't give up.
and he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Second half, and Han, that really got away from Melbourne AKU in a hurry. There was a space of about 3 or 4 minutes towards the end of the first half where Preston just buried them.
They sure did, and it looks like they're riding the same wave as Fitzroy, because it was that last 5 minutes that they caught the right rip, because now it's their game against AKU.
Now too tries to lift it over the top there. Larby, the captain. Down the centre for D'Angelo Chandler. Chandler again. Too high, too far from Jen Chandler. I don't believe Lucy Raymer is here tonight. We would have seen her emerge so far. Usually a potent weapon for AKU.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Lucy and Alicia could be a possible late out for both teams. But, yeah, she normally is the one that can have that physical presence in the forward line for AKU. But without her, who's going to step up? Is it going to be D'Angelo? It could be, I don't know, Chandler. They're kind of missing that kind of piece in the puzzle, that scoring puzzle that AKU desperate need tonight. Because without her, there's really no scoring opportunity.
Chandler's short ball, a little too short though. Parthamos does well to keep it in play. Back to Evangelia Parthamos, threads it to Chandler. Here come Preston again. Damasi had gotten loose on the right side. I like what I'm seeing from Claudia Damasi tonight. My first time seeing her.
She's slowly getting there. She did come off from injury for many seasons, so to have her back on the Preston squad makes a huge impact. She could really run. She's similar to Mary Hubekin's style of running down the line and score and kind of shooting off left or right boot. But very underrated player there, Claudia Damasi, and she's kind of going in more of the 50-50 calls. She was a bit reserved in the past couple of games, but she's opening up now.
Intercepted there by Now Two, looking for her hat trick here. Karina Now Two, she's on 2. Mankia's on 2. 4-1 Melbourne AKU. Jen Chandler, the lone scorer for Melbourne. Damasi tried to play it back to Halabi. Halabi. D'Angelo. Oh, almost went in. Just bounced the wrong way. Fresneda, Halabi, back to Fresneda, down the left side, Camilla Fresneda. Beautiful ball to Halabi. Halabi, lovely ball, and squandered there by Now Two. That was exquisite from Taylor Halabi.
The assist is all-time high here for Preston. They're finding opportunities, kind of slipping through the cracks of the defense of AKU, because that diagonal cross-through is working well for them tonight. And if they continue to do that, they'll have more goals.
Damasi, Now to Damasi. She was in, good goalkeeping to deny her. D'Angelo. And Halabi puts it out. I should say, not D'Angelo, Zamaya. Parthamos on her right. Had the right idea too, Evangelia Parthamos to go the lower left corner. Can AKU rally back? That was Andrea D'Angelo. D'Angelo turns off her right. And well goal kept there by Chanel Camilleri.
Just a quick reflex, because that ball was not expected at all. I didn't really see that coming from her, from D'Angelo, but why not? Go for it.
Parthamos absolutely roosted her attempt. Halabi now out to Fresneda. Fresneda down the right. Just a little wrong-footed there. Karina now to Zamaya versus Damazi. She's tenacious, Damazi. Chandler going through the centre. Chandler wants the ball back. Gets it now. Chandler. She did have Zamaya to her left. Top of the D all alone.
Got to communicate that better, because she was not tagged whatsoever, and that would have got Chanel Camilleri, the keeper, off guard.
Fresneda steals through the centre. Goal, surely, yes! It's the hat-trick now for Karina Nautu.
And it's the assist from Camilla Fresneda. She's partaked in 3 of the goals tonight, and look at this once again. She can go for it, but just goes to the legs again of Parthamos, and Nautu in the far post. Finds the back of the net, and Preston walking all over AKU now.
I dare say, even with 17 minutes remaining, it is all over for Melbourne AKU, the way Preston's playing. Fresneda having another standout night. Her passing game, her vision has been on point. Damazi back to Fresneda. Lift over the top. Damazi was deep in the D. Long throw out from the keeper, but Giselle Day couldn't bring it under control.
I think it's the chemistry too from Preston. Yes, Fresneda have been assisting, but she's also got to rely on players like Damazi and Manker to be in the right position. And yeah, they're connecting tonight, and credit to Preston and their...
AKU come forward, Giselle Day! Oh, golden opportunity gone astray for Giselle Day. Big hello to Sophia Alvarenga, who is watching via YouTube tonight. Trying to cheer on her Melbourne AKU team, Sophia Alvarenga. Parthamos maybe to receive this. Yes. A little too far from her. It's Zamaya. Throw in here for Halabi. No, kicks instead to Fresneda. Fresneda, diagonal pass. Damazi. Chandler. Straight into Camilleri's arms. Rolls it out to Halabi. And cut out there by Giselle Day. The captain, Taylor Halabi. Fresneda, lift over. Ooh, that could have been a little challenging for the keeper.
Oh, very challenging. That ball was swooping through, and Tiffany Chu does have the height, but sometimes the light could get you away, or anything could be a factor. I think Fresneda just needed someone there to header it in. I don't think she can score goals on her own, but she just needs someone to tap it in
she
for her.
She has been the queen of assists tonight, Camilla Fresneda. Here she is again. Pass to Verratti, back to Fresneda, over the top, trying to find Halabi. Comes down for Giselle Day, lays it out to Parthamos. Good stop there from Camilleri. Zamaya to Chandler. Chandler through the middle. Giselle Day gets away from her, gets nutmegged. Chandler wins the ball back. Day, Parthamos, 2-on-1. Parthamos still. And the ball out for a Preston side ball. Big hello to Meng Kai on YouTube, who says, let's go Chandler. Indeed, we're all Jen Chandler fans. Fresneda through the centre. Halabi. Tiffany Chu. Underarm throw. Fresneda trying to go around Giselle Day. Threads it through. Nicely done. Verratti down the right. Still Verratti. Parthamos. Exquisitely timed tackle there from Evangelia Parthamos. Fresneda Verratti. Verratti on her right. Side netting.
Very, very good tackle there coming from Parthamos, but unfortunately for her, she got a foul called to her last week for doing the exact same thing.
Which we don't think she should have got called for that, right?
What we think is different to probably what the referee thinks, but what we saw looks like a legal tackle.
Giselle Day tried to thread it to D'Angelo. Verratti. Halabi, Verratti. Keeps it in. Had Mankir running through. This is Fresneda. Out to Halabi. Back to Fresneda. Verratti. Possession play here from Preston. Fresneda once more. Oh, there's that diagonal pass, and that was squandered. Halabi should have done better with that. That was a perfectly timed pass again from Camilla Fresneda.
Wow, we see that again in similar play to before when Nautu collected it. Halabi probably would have touched it a lot better because that ball was coming in hard and fast and had a lot of more time than she thought she had. But wow, Camilla, she's just, as you mentioned, the assist queen of tonight.
Here they come again. Chandler did well though. Fresneda cleans up. Lying deep, Camilla Fresneda opening up the court almost at will. Beautiful pass again, finds Verratti. Given away though, D'Angelo a chance. Not to be though. As Melbourne try to peg this scoreline back. But they trail by 4 and time is their enemy now. Fresneda again, she's everywhere. Chandler, D'Angelo. D'Angelo turns and found Halabi. Defending. Corner now for Melbourne AKU. Giselle Day makes a move into the D. D'Angelo was out wider. Maybe had a little more time on the ball than she fought there, D'Angelo.
Possibly, but though I thought Giselle was going to ask Chandler to return the favour of the assist, but it looks like Chandler chose a different option.
Keeper goes out to the right. Trying to turn on it there. Given away by Verratti. AKU call a timeout. We'll be right back.
In the Sunshine Coast, as we see Bezapur now. Oh, he does the Oopa Doopa! And Berat Bezapur with the Oopa Doopa. He makes it 2-1. What a finish that was.
The vocalists. He does a, you look at this, he's got a country mile. The sub was atrocious. And he's just gone crackety pop, Oopa Doopa style, and put it past Jeremilo.
Look for a harpoon here.
Oh, absolutely. Go for it.
She does, and she scores. It was a harpoon into the net from Rebecca Davies, and we are tied 1-1. Wow, what a start.
What a response coming from Davies too. It was a free kick given, but that wall could have been 3-person wall because too easy. And I think it's the response.
Another goal.
Allen clears, Caro. Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just
Allen.
can't reach out, Sewell.
Oh!
And it's Josh Allen.
There it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card, no
that's a
worries,
yellow-
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Ellen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball.
5-1, 11 and a half minutes remaining. Preston over Melbourne AKU. 2 goals, Buzra Mankir. Hat-trick for Karina Nautu. Lone goal for AKU from Jen Chandler. This is Mankia to Damazi. Back to Mankia, can't keep it in play. What can Melbourne AKU do now? Evangelia Parthamos with the throw-in. Goes down the line. Lida Zamaya. Badly given away. Halabi through the centre. Feeds it out to Mankia. Squares the ball. Lovely work from Preston. From defence into attack into the net.
A terrific team goal once again. Preston just all over with their possession, and Halabi saw the opportunity far to Mankia. Look at this pass through. Their assist tonight for Preston is second to none, and Verratti will be unbelievably happy with that goal that she scored.
First for Louisa Verratti. 6 now for Preston. This is far beyond Melbourne AKU. D'Angelo has had a very busy night. Hasn't gotten on the scoreboard though. Parthamos to bring this one in. Long shot, hoping for that upper left corner there. Under 10 minutes to go. Preston sending a strong signal, and their signal strength just increased more. Another goal for now too. 4 for her. But sending a strong signal here to Melbourne Evolution. And to Fitzroy, but more so to Melbourne Evolution.
Yeah, supersonic. That's what I would call it. But look at this now 2 turn. Goes past the defender and the keeper. Just having a really great game tonight now too.
4 goals.
4 goals.
You better believe she wants more. Verratti 2-on-1. Chandler did well to cover Louisa Verratti. Long throw from one end to the other. It's like, I don't want the ball, you have it. I don't want it, you have it. Comes out here to Zamaya.
Can I have it? Can I have it? Can you give it to me? Let me have it.
Zamaya chooses to throw. Turn there by D'Angelo. Halabi down the left to Fresneda. I should say to Nautu. Verratti centres it. Looking for Damazi. Couldn't find her though. Zamaya. Parthamos. Ball still in play? No, it's gone out for a Preston side ball. Long crack there. Well, I thought it was going to be a close game. It looked like it for the opening part of the first half, and then Preston started to turn it on. They started to go through those gears hard.
They went from first gear to 6th gear in 4 minutes. It was crazy. They probably put like NOS in their tank. I don't know, but it just went so quick, so fast. A telling signs because, as you mentioned earlier, with the team that they contend with is Melbourne Evolution, and they'll be versing them next week. So a team like this, and if Camilla is on the squad and creates those assists, wow.
Zamaya. Damazi, dogged determination. Zamaya beats her out eventually. Here's Verratti. Here's Nautu. Here's Damazi. Tried to square it back to Karina Nautu. Halabi. Verratti. Halabi. Damazi couldn't keep it in. D'Angelo got Zamaya out here on her left. Couldn't find her. Good work to bring the ball now to Halabi. Taylor Halabi. Down the corridor, cut out by Parthamos.
Michael, is there a prerequisite to be on the Preston squad? Does your name have to end with an I sounding name?
Almost, right? Damazi, Camilleri, Verratti, Halabi.
Ike.
But there's no I in Preston.
No I in Preston. But there isn't a lot of their teammates.
Too high there for Jen Chandler. Been one of the better players tonight for Melbourne AKU in what has been a disappointing night for the team in black. Here's Damazi. Verratti. Too far for Camilla Fresneda. Tell you what though, Hahn, it's going to be a tough one to determine who the player of the match is here. Fresneda will be in contention. Naltu with 4 goals will be in contention. I think that Damazi's had a wonderful game too. Halabi's played well. Everyone's played well for Preston.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one to really determine who deserves that player of the match, because they've all worked really hard. Each one, even though you don't see Fresneda on the scoreboard, she's partaked in so many goals this evening. Can't pick one, Michael.
Thankfully, that's not our job. Fresneda feeds it beautifully to the top of the D. Back to Fresneda. Now out to the right-hand side. Mankia looking for her hat-trick still. Fresneda again. And that one took a deflection off Lita Zamaya. Timeout. We'll take a short break.
The only Scott Rogan. So cleaned up nicely through the centre. Rogan! It's a hat-trick now. Scott Rogan.
First goal?
Yeah, it was, and they just came out of nowhere and kept going. Like, but I think that's what it is, because they're the play that I've seen, obviously from them playing against them. They're high press, they rush. They do get into your head. They do try and they.
Oh! Speaking of heads, Rebecca Davies with a huge boot towards goal. Here we are talking about Fitzroy, but Evolution is the one to draw first blood. Chanel, take us through the replay.
Replay, she takes it off. Oh, it was so. There was 2 players right in front of the ball. Liz probably couldn't even see it.
In the Sunshine Coast, as we see Bezapur now. Oh, he does the Oopa Doopa! And Berat Bezapur with the Oopa Doopa. He makes it 2-1. What a finish that was.
The vocalist, he does a, you look at this, he's got a country mile, the sub was atrocious. And he's just gone crackety pop, Oopa Doopa style, and put it past Jeremilo.
Look for a harpoon here.
Oh, absolutely. Go for it.
She does, and she scores. It was a harpoon into the net from Rebecca Davies, and we are tied 1-1. Wow, what a start. Halabi brings the ball in. Her team leads 7-1. Preston over Melbourne AKU. Zamaya Day. She's been very active tonight, Chazelle Day. But her activity has not contributed to the scoreline. Zamaya left it for Day, and Halabi put it out of play. Chazelle Day to Lita Zamaya. Parthamos, Day. Zamaya. Too high. Just over 4 minutes remaining. Now 2 looking for goal number 5. What a wonderful night she's had. Did she find it just there?
No, it was a late call for a handball, and I don't think she played on. But referee finally blew the whistle.
Zamaya down the left, centres it. Chazelle Day to Chandler maybe. Well done by Buzerman Kier. Here's Parthamos to Day. Day versus Fresneda. Fresneda wins that battle. Mankier. Mankier again. Verratti did well. Fresneda over the top, hoping to find this woman. Louisa Verratti. Changes for Melbourne AKU as Andrea D'Angelo comes back on. Far side for Fresneda. Mankir. D'Angelo. Went for that lower left corner, did D'Angelo.
Sure did. She's throwing all her cards there. Just none of them are giving her any chances. What's she going to do, D'Angelo?
She's throwing a lot of spaghetti at the wall, but none of it is sticking.
Going to find some better spaghetti.
2.5 minutes now. What a wonderful performance from Preston. This is the Preston we all want to see. Firing on all cylinders, playing silky smooth futsal, looking dangerous every time they come forward. Nice attempt there, though, from leader Zamaya.
This game's come to a lull because a lot of the spectators have up and looking at other games in the other courts.
Well, this one was wrapped up about 3 goals ago, the way Preston are playing.
Ball went in, but I think Chazelle Day took too much time in the corner kick, so referee called it back.
Fresneda. Back to Verratti. Now to had made a move. Here she is now, Karina now to. Just tried to turn past Zamaya, go down the right line. 4 goals now to 1 Verratti, 2 Mankir. 7 goal total, Preston. Lone goal for Jen Chandler for Melbourne AKU. Here's Chazelle Day. Back to Parthamos. Parthamos has an attempt on goal, goes too high. Long throw. Chance on for AKU to break, but just took a deflection there off Verratti. Zamaya. Parthamos. Trying for the long range shots now, eventually a Parthamos. Fresneda was trying to somehow find a way through traffic there to now to. Have AKU got 1 goal more in them?
Could happen. 1 minute to go, Michael.
Can they double their tally? Fresneda with the header. What a game from Buzzer Mankir. Wearing those yellow boots tonight. 2 goals scored from her. Did come close to a hat-trick. Here's Fresneda. Nicely done. Should be another goal. Oh, that was unselfish play. Played it back to Fresneda to try and get Camilla on the scoreboard. Could have been another one, though, for Nautu. Could have been number 5 for Karina Nautu.
Could have been. She would have just bombed it straight into the top of the netting, but she chose not to.
Chu makes a good save off of the shot from Verratti. You can understand it, though, can't you, that Camilla's been doing so much work to get everyone else on the scoreboard tonight. You try and lay one in her path to get her there.
Turn the favour, but
now Fresneda.
Don't think it's going to happen for her tonight.
D'Angelo intercepted by Verratti. Fresneda's alone. Can they find her? Yes. She can't find the goal, though, Camilla. Tell you what, Verratti's really come alive in this second half as well. She's had a wonderful half.
Sure has, and just been very solid, not really giving the ball away too easily, and her foot skills have been very similar to what Layla Abdulatif would play. Just hold the ball and very smart and intelligent with her plays. Call her name a lot.
Fresneda. Maybe contender for player of the match, Fresneda. Now too. Verratti's had that great second half as well.
Yep. Mankir, you keep saying all the names, but you got to pick one.
Yeah. Oh, nicely done, D'Angelo. And there it is, folks. To conclude this round of action, Preston 7, Melbourne AKU 1.
Diaz to Rogan. Rogan and Allen. Unselfish play from Josh Allen. Meanwhile, he steals the ball. Rogan v. Gustus. Rogan! Scotty Rogan tried the dagger into the heart of Preston. He has done it. Through the veins of Scotty Rogan. Here he comes again. Hayby off his line. Josh Allen makes it 4-1. Oh, look at that. Absolutely wonderful from Scott Rogan. Stolen. Here comes Rogan. Josh Allen. And it's another one from Fitzroy. Oh, Scott Rogan, a masterclass. Absolute masterclass. There's nobody else like him. The one, the only, Scott Rogan. So cleaned up nicely, through the centre. Rogan! It's a hat-trick now. Scott Rogan.
First goal.
Yeah, it was, and they just came out of nowhere and kept going. But I think that's what it is, because they're the play that I've seen, obviously from them playing against them. They're high press, they're rush. They do get into your head. They do try and they.
Oh! Speaking of heads, Rebecca Davies with a huge boot towards goal. Here we are talking about Fitzroy, but Evolution is the one to draw first blood. Chanel, take us through the replay.
Replay, she takes it off. Oh, it was so. There was two players right in front of the ball. Liz probably couldn't even see it.
In the Sunshine Coast, as we see Bezapur now. Oh, he does the Oopa Doopa! And Berat Bezapur with the Oopa Doopa. He makes it 2-1. What a finish that was.
The vocalist, he does a, you look at this, he's got a country mile. The sub was atrocious. And he's just gone crackety pop, Oopa Doopa style, and put it past Jeremilo.
Look for a harpoon here.
Oh, absolutely. Go for it.
She does, and she scores. It was a harpoon into the net from Rebecca Davies, and we are tied 1-1. Wow, what a start.
What a response coming from Davies too. It was a free kick given, but that walk could have been three-person walk, because too easy. And I think it's the response.
Another goal.
Allen clears, Caro, Sewell, back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just can't reach out, Sewell. And it's Josh Allen. Josh Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat-trick. He gets his hat-trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take the yellow card, no worries, Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Ellen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he wins the ball here in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off.
Didn't give up.
And he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Welcome back, Michael Chavello alongside Karina now to star tonight of the performance from Preston over Melbourne AKU. Karina, well done. 4 goals on the board. Must feel wonderful. What was the secret, the key to success tonight for Preston, do you feel?
Just hard work and dedication.
At any time, did you feel that AKU could come back and close this gap, or did you pretty much feel like you guys had it in control for most of the game?
Yeah, definitely the second half, I feel like we just ran over them in the end. So we started to slow down. We started getting a bit more creative. So I think we had them in the second half for sure.
This sends a very strong message to Melbourne Evolution, who you meet next week. What's your anticipation of that game next week? How do you think it plays out next week?
Well, I think we had a close game with them last time. So, I mean, we've been playing and doing really well. So, I think we're just building up and building up. So, each week we're getting better and better. So, we just bring our best next week and hope for the best. So.
You know who continues to get better and better every week? She's amazing. Camilla Fresneda, again tonight, didn't get on the scoreboard. I know you tried to feed her there towards the end to get her on goal, but her assists tonight just opened up Melbourne completely and shattered them, and she was amazing.
Yeah, she's so unpredictable. Sometimes, you know, she hangs back and then she gets those amazing, like, through balls or she lobs the ball long. She's really creative to play with. You just work around her and she makes it easy for everyone.
Well, congratulations to you. Enjoy the Monster Python there, giving you your energy back. There she is, 4-goal haul tonight for Karina, now 2 for Preston. And folks, we'll see you for another round of action next week. Good night.
Thank you.